imagine yourself winning $1 million. What would you like to do with the money? You could buy a Ferrari, or a trip to the International Space Station, or you can buy one bathroom in a Manhattan luxury penthouse. Now imagine that all that stand between you and the $1 million is one single question. One single question. I know this sounds like a corny advertisement for the TV show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, where contestants are asked questions as simple as, why did they break up? To as difficult as, how do we elect him to the White House? But that's not what I'm talking about today. Today, I'm talking about the fact that we have 4 actuaries sitting right in this room. Myself, Joel, Stephen, and Patrice. And we've been wondering about for months, what are the odds? And that's exactly what I'm going to answer today. What are the odds? Towards the end, you'll feel that, oh yeah, this really is a $1 million question. But in the meantime, I have filled my speech with 40% of actual math and 60% of other materials that's designed to make you laugh, such as this cute cat photo. And based on your reaction now, I'm imagining that that cat photo belongs to the 60%. All right, so to answer the question, we need to know some statistics. First of all, there are 75,000 actuaries in the whole world. What actuaries do, they're pretty much dudes or gals get paid a ton of money for doing your son's college stat homework. And no wonder you have only 75,000 of them. Then the population in New York is 8 million. It's the same as the entire nation of Austria, a country you think about so little that you didn't realize that was in Austria. This was Austria. So we go out to the street, ask random people, how many are you an actuary? How many people are there in actuary? We're gonna find that, yeah, there are only 2,000 actuaries sitting in New York. Out of the 8 million population, that means there's a 0.00025 chance that any particular person is an actuary. So if you're gonna find an actuary by doing this, you're gonna ask 4,000 people on average. Now, best of luck with that, because 90% of the people will assume that you're trying to sell them something, you're homeless, or you're so disenchanted with Jennifer Lawrence's movie Passenger that you're practically giving out the tickets for free.
Oh my God.
So the answer to this question is this giant and ugly looking formula. This is also the formula why Americans hate math. I mean, just look at it. There are 3 exclamation marks in it. How could you not exclaim when you see this? So when children look at that, they exclaim to their parents. When parents look at that, they exclaim to the politicians and stop donating to them. When the politicians hear that, they cut the teachers' fundings. And when the teachers found that out, they yell at the students. And now the circle of yelling is complete. So, if you punch this number into a calculator, that's the number you're gonna get. So many zeros that it'll move all the way beyond the screen of the calculator. But I'll save you the trouble, and the number is 1 in 9 million. If you look at the odds of winning a lottery, it's 1 in 14 million. Oh, sorry, it's 1 in 9 billion is the odds of that, is the answer of that formula. So practically, the odds of having 4 actuaries, practically in the odds of having 4 actuaries in a room in New York with 30 people in it, is better than your odds, or worse if you think the other way, of winning the lottery. So now that fully explains why I call this question the $1 million question, and we can all finally put our hearts at peace. So next time, when you win the $1 million, you should think about who are the 30 people that help you achieve the odds. And maybe, if we're lucky, we can all get a share of that $1 million winning and use that money to buy a secondhand Chevrolet, to buy a one-way trip to the Bahamas, and to rent a basement apartment in a sketchy neighborhood. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.